I have dedicated my professional career to the study and control of arthropods.
Okay, this is it, the promised video, video number 2 to God, Guns, Guts, Glory. So I wanted to, this is a response to your video, let's see what it was called here, on, hold on, child baby adoption is a hot commodity contrary to the lies of Form the Perverts. I assume you mean from the perverts. Now this video, I'm going to tell you, okay, I really got pissed off at this video. Really, really pissed me off, alright? And for a lot of reasons. One is that I'm fond of the truth. Okay? And I know that in your world, your right-wing authoritarian world, whatever, truth doesn't really mean a whole lot. It's not very, made up little facts that you can hold dear to your heart are as important as truth. So anyway, but that being said, the thing that really ticked me off about it is, and I'll get into a little bit of this, is that I am close to somebody in my life who's a CPS worker. Okay? I'm not going to say who it is. I'm close to a CPS worker, and through that association, I know many, many CPS workers. I've been to parties at their houses before, okay? I know these people fairly well. And your video, your statements, your made up, and you know that you made those up, made up bullshit you just throw out there, you and your fucktard inbred friends, like CPS sucks and all those. Okay, you guys are shitting on really, really good people. You're shitting on people that work long, long days, who care so much that they move to tears talking about the children that they missed, the children that they couldn't help, or the ones they couldn't do enough for, or the ones they had to return to the abusive parent. Okay? And I see that pain, and it's like police officers, or it's one of those jobs. They can't keep people in the job, not because the honest ones quit, but because decent people get burnt out by it really, really fast. Okay, so that you can make up these things and make up these facts and shit on the good names of these people who I could never do the job they do. I couldn't do it, not because of corruption, but because you have to be able to emotionally distance yourself from this, and that's really hard to do. Alright? So, I mean, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for the things you say. But I know you're not, okay? Now let's go back to your facts. Okay, again, like I stated, Bob Altemeyer research on right-wing authoritarian types found that one of the characteristics is that they were able to make up something. They were able to invent a fact on the fly, and then seemingly not recognize that that fact wasn't true. So they actually believe their own bullshit. And I'm going to take a guess that's kind of where you are. I hope that you recognize when you just throw out these numbers you were throwing out there, over half and all this kind of stuff, that you're making those up, because those don't exist. Look it up. You challenge everybody to look up the facts. These are truth. You like to use the word irrefutable facts, when 90+% of it is a bunch of shit you're making up. Okay? Now I'm going to get into that so I don't run out of time. I actually ran out of time in my earlier ones on this one here. So, you state here, there are no babies sitting in foster care waiting for adoption. Really? You believe that that's true? I just want you to, I want to know. You actually believe that's true? Because looking at the adoption statistics, let's see what there is, huh? How many babies were adopted last year? 127,000 babies were adopted. Okay. Now, let's see. How many babies are awaiting adoption? 129,000 are awaiting adoption. In foster care, awaiting adoption. So 129,000. Now, think about this. In your world, is that almost zero? Is that close enough to zero for you to say zero? You know, is it? Is it really? Okay, I'm going to try to get through this here so I don't run out of time. One of the facts that I hate this, and I know this from personal experience. Okay, if you want to adopt a white newborn that's healthy, there is a long ass waiting list. Okay, that is true. There are people waiting desperately to get on, waiting and paying money to get those babies. If you want to adopt a baby with medical problems, not that you know, you want to adopt a non-white, an African American, a Native American baby, you want to adopt not a newborn but an older child, the list becomes vanishingly small. Okay, if you are willing to adopt a 5, 6, 7-year-old Native American or Black American child, African American child, they will actually pay for all of the costs and everything for you. The government will pick up the bill for you to adopt that child because nobody wants them. There are it's tragic to look at these lists and see these children that have lived their entire lives in foster care. Okay, so don't make up some bullshit lie that there are no babies sitting in foster care waiting for adoption, because it's just, you're making that up. Okay, I'm going to try to get through these other things here. One half of the babies up for adoption, CPS is stolen. You say that a couple of times. You know that's a lie, right? I mean, you literally made that one up. Okay, you pulled it out of your ass. I mean, what a... okay, the truth is... Okay, you can cover your ears and la 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 la, because I know truth doesn't mean shit to you. Okay, so this is for the rest of us out there, not your inbred conspiracy theory, black helicopter, New World Order friends. Okay, this is for the people that matter. Okay, 15% of babies up for adoption, 15%, not half, are through the foster care system where parental rights have been terminated. And 60% of those, get this, are placed with immediate family members. They're adopted by people who aren't the parents of the child, but are family members. The grandparents, the aunts, the uncles are adopting those children. 60% of those. So you're making up that lie. It's a lie. Then you make this statement here. Okay, this is one. I challenge you. Substantiate one of those facts you pulled out of your ass in this video, especially this one. I'd love to see you substantiate this one. You can't, because you made it up again. All right? Judges get kickback money from adoption agencies. This is a fact. Prove that. Prove that bald-ass assertion. You just state that. Bullshit. You have no fracking idea how that system works, okay? Judges don't get kickback money from adoption agencies. All right? You said there's no due process, no court hearing. Really? Because I happen to know people that spend a great deal of their day, several times a week, in court. More often than not, advocating for the rights of the parents as part of their investigation. But they're in court. Due process. It's a hearing. People are presenting their evidence. Okay, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to make a part 2 on this video because I got a lot more to say. All right.